Well guys, we've made it out to the course. This is kind of a classic of mine down here. It's one of my main spots. Got a couple ponds here. These kind of just have smaller fish. But then we've got a big old pond right over there. And another medium-sized one down there that we're gonna hit real quick and move to the big one. There's some big fish in here. But again, very pressured. A lot of people come out here and fish. So we'll see what we can get done. Let's cut to the fishing. All right, we're walking up on the first pond here. I haven't had a bunch of success here, but have caught about 2.5 out of here and a couple other small ones. So haven't gave it a try in a while. We're gonna see if they are active today. I'm gonna start with the wacky worm, and then if they don't want that, we're gonna probably switch to the fluke and maybe even try the frog at the end. But really, right now, everyone's pressured. Fish are not really jumping out of the water to eat stuff, you know, in the heat of summer. So, especially when it's pressured, I'm trying to throw something pretty slow, pretty natural colored. Something they'll actually eat. Oh, it was biting me there. There's a fish right in front of me. Get him up here. This will be the first fish I actually touched today. Those other two back at the creek avoided me. Open up, buddy. Ooh, gosh, they are feisty. Shaking off hooks, breaking my line, doing anything they can to get out of my grasp. That's just a little guy. But I don't know, he's healthy. Which is a good sign. I haven't been out here in a little while, so. Oh, there's two other bass. Actually right in front of me. Call me cruel, but I'm gonna make a cast here before I let this guy go, as to not disturb. Gosh, I'm so mean. He'll be all right. Okay. This setup is stupid. Where'd those fish go? Okay, we're gonna let this guy go. Hopefully very quietly. He just snuck off there. And where'd those other two bass go? Let's see if I can just gently toss, yep, right into that corner. Yep. There he is. Oh my gosh. These fish are in inches of water. Look how brown that guy is, or not brown, but green. Don't know what I'm saying. Beautiful little bass. They're all about the same size, but I know I've caught about a 2.5, 3-pounder in this pond, so I know there's decent ones in here. But man, he was just right in the corner by that plant, and that's got to be, I'm getting my feet in the water. I mean, that's got to be 6 inches or less, folks. Awesome catches. It doesn't matter if they're small. They're making it fun for me. Here is the final pond of today. There might be some more in this video, but it's a big old golf course pond. Got a little waterfall down there that leads to another small pond. We're gonna give this about, I think I've got an hour and a half left of batteries, and maybe even less in sunlight. So we're gonna try this out, see if we can catch any fish out here. I have caught 5-pounder right in this area, but besides that, just a decent amount of 2 and 1 pounders really. Ooh. There's a fish. Wow, straight away in that corner. Oh, he spit it. That was a decent fish. Wow, that sucks. I'm gonna have not too much luck with this hook just sticking to him, man. Oh, that sucks. Got him right in that corner. Yep, that's a bite. There's a fish. That's a decent fish right there. Get in here. Get in here. Yes! That is a nice fish right there. We've been searching for something like that all night. Finally been beating this bank with this fluke right here, and they have awarded us with a beautiful, beautiful bass. Man, we'll get a weight on this just for fun, but I think that's very, very close to 3. Gave me a hell of a fight on that bait caster. Let's see. All right, he's shaking around, but it was going towards 3 there. .81. What a nice fish out here at the golf course, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna get this guy on a nice little release. Maybe try and get him in the thumbnail first here. All right. We're gonna send this gentleman back. I'm gonna give him a light toss here. And there he goes. Yes, that is a nice one. Just as it's getting dark out here, as you can tell, this is a big pond. Started just over this hill in this little corner here. Been working around. But I'm gonna come back here and probably fish the rest of this as part of this video or another. But we've got a whole nother bank and then the pond down there. But I'm gonna keep casting with this fluke. Seems to be doing pretty well. And yeah, we'll cut to if I get another fish, and if not, I'll probably be at a different spot or finishing off this one on a different day. See you guys. Evening, folks. I'm out here at a new golf course that I've never been to, but I found it on, looking on FishBrain, seeing a lot of people catch a lot of big fish here. This is just one of the smaller ponds, but there's a much bigger one down that way that we're definitely gonna hit, as long as we don't get kicked out. But I'm gonna see what we can do here, but I know there's definitely opportunity for a big fish today. Just gotta see if we can find them. Alright guys, we're arriving to the main pond. There's this whole thing of creeks that comes all the way down here and finally feeds into this nice open pond, and this is where I've seen a lot of people catching their fish. But that was like 2 years ago that I saw a lot of these big catches, so I don't know. I haven't really seen anything in the past 2 years, anything newer than that. So I hope there wasn't some massive fish kill or anything going on here. We'll check it out. I saw some fish upstream though, which makes me pretty confident that there should be some down here as well. We're just gonna start where this water flows in and see where it takes us. Bite. There's the first fish out of here. Not the size I was seeing before, but we will always take that to start, and we'll see how he looks, because usually if one bass is skinny or if one bass is fat, it's a pretty good determination for the rest of them. I got him pretty good, but he's pretty healthy. I'd say on the more fat than skinny. So I'm happy about that. There we go. He has this nice blue undertone under his gills. Very pretty looking fish. Caught him right there on the bank, the edge of the spillway. Hopefully the first of many. Hopefully they get a little bigger, maybe one that can eat that guy would be nice. So I've seen evidence of it in here. Pictures that I did see, it was probably what I think was about a 7-pounder, and then multiple other 4s, 3s. So we're gonna see if we can maybe replicate some of that success today. Throwing a wacky worm and the fluke around. Some very finessey, high pressure techniques. Instantly got bit. A little bit nicer of a fish. Giving me a little fight. Oh, we got his buddies coming with him. He's trying to get me in this grass. Get him out. Yeah, there we go. That's a nice fish. Not nice, but again, we keep going up in size, we might get somewhere tonight. Seems like it's pretty not easy fishing, but you know, golf course ponds, you know how they are. So we will definitely take it. Yep, that's a bigger one right there, probably about a pound. His buddies were chasing him though, and they looked probably, I don't know, maybe 1.5, 2, and there was 2 of them. We're gonna see if we can put another worm on here and get them to bite as well, even though they just saw their friend got abducted. There's a fish. There's a fish. Ooh. Seems like a nice fish. Ooh. That's a nice one. Get up here. Yes. That is a beauty of a fish right there. That is what we were coming to find today. Oh my gosh, folks. That is a big old bass right there. We're gonna run back to my bag and get a weight on him, but he's probably close to, he's probably 4. Let me run back to my bag real quick. .64. Man, what a beautiful fish. Let me get a picture of him and send him right back in. Thank you, buddy. Wow, what an awesome catch. That is very refreshing, because I came out here and I just caught that one, and I've been here for like 30 minutes. And my other golf course pond, you really have to grind for those fish. So that was awesome to see. But I caught him right down here on the edge of the bank, just twitching that fluke. He hit it, started running away with it. Had to give him a quick hook set, and thank God it pinned. That's a nice fish right there. There's a bite. There's a fish. Nice one. Get him out of that grass. There we go. That is a solid fish right there. It's definitely the second biggest of the night. On that fluke again, man, it's killing them. Let me find my pliers here. And there's another nice one. Pretty skinny, but probably about 2 pounds there. Beautiful fish. He crushed that fluke. He's actually one of his buddies right down below here, but I'm gonna just let this guy go. Fishing back in this little creek again. Really beautiful night. Thank you, buddy. I was actually caught with lure that my buddy gave me. that his family used to own a company and gave me bunch of their baits and caught it on that fluke right there. So shout out to John for that. Well guys, just made my last cast of the night. Start heading back to my car, about a half-mile walk. But thank you guys for coming out here with me. It's been a beautiful night out here, and my first time ever out here. Definitely will be returning. Caught that 3.64 right down there. Caught a number of other fish along this creek, but I still got that big old pond to explore, so I'll come back there for you guys. But hope you guys enjoyed me going around to some of the golf courses and creeks around here where I go to school in Alabama. See you guys later.